Summer seems like so far away at this point.
At this point, you're right, it's because we're still dealing with even wintry-like conditions for us. But before we get to that, we do have some spring-like feels that we're going to get into, as we have the stage set for us with this overcast that's really blanketed much of southern Wisconsin, and that's what we're going to see throughout the course of the day. 35 degrees, it's quiet now, even though we are seeing breezy conditions from the east-southeast at 18 miles per hour, making it feel a bit chillier than it is on the surface. Now, temperatures around southern Wisconsin are still into those middle and upper 30s. However, we can see 37 degrees for Janesville and 38 in Platteville. However, our friends to Prairie du Chien and Boscobel are in the lone 40s as we're kicking off our afternoon. And again, we are onto the dry side as of right now, but it's just going to be a matter of time for us here in southern Wisconsin for us to see our first few rain showers coming in from the system, which is already bringing in snow to areas like Wyoming and to Denver, Colorado, which is going to track its way continuing across the upper Midwest, bringing us plenty of spring-like showers throughout much of this week. And this is what we're going to be doing for us. We're going to time out when we're going to expect to see some showers here in southern Wisconsin. As we get into a round of 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. commute, so we're going to start to see our first round of some rain rolling into Dane County and areas just into the northeast. As we go into tonight, expect to hear some rumbling of some thunder for some areas, especially into isolated areas just into the southwest as we go into the overnight hours. And that's going to be the theme until we get into our morning commute. Showers are going to be off and on throughout the early parts of our Wednesday morning and then back again. As we get closer to lunchtime tomorrow, we're going to be seeing much more widespread rain, going to be more organized as well as we get into our evening hours, making for a very soggy lunchtime and evening commute for our Wednesday. And that's going to be the theme throughout the rest of Wednesday. Because as we get into Wednesday night, folks, yes, we're looking at chances of still seeing some thunderstorms, but at the back end, coming in from the northwest, we're going to see as those temperatures start to drop, going into close to the freezing point, mixing of that rain going into some sleet and then to some snow as we get into our Thursday morning. And that's when we're going to be looking at light snow to stick around for us until we get close to the lunchtime hour into Thursday. But in terms of rain, we're looking at very healthy amounts. It's something that we need because we're still in a severe drought here in southern Wisconsin. So close to about an inch. Some areas could even see an inch and a half of rainfall throughout southern Wisconsin through this event going into tomorrow, especially if we see those heavier rain bands start to pile in with those thunderstorms. Now, as we get into the rest of the week, Friday is going to be on the quiet side, but then we are looking for just one more round of some light snow that could transition into rain as we get into our Saturday to kick off our weekend. Then afterwards, we are looking for more dry conditions going into Sunday, but April is going to be bringing in some more spring showers for us as well. But the three things we need to know before we get into next week is what we're dealing with this week. It's going to be on the soggy side, so just be prepared for more rain and for some thunderstorms, and then we're going to see that snow heading into our Thursday to end the week. And the temperatures are going to be at best on Wednesdays. Then we're going to be starting to steady out heading into Thursday with temperatures around 35 degrees, warming back up just a bit for the weekend. But we're not going to see those 50s try to stabilize too much until we get into next week. But again, the real takeaway right now is, Mark, we got to get through the next few days, try to stay as dry as possible because it's going to be a soggy one.
It sure is.